Joe Biel with us. He is co-producer with Phil Sano, director, writer, and just general bicycle maniac, and has documented, perhaps for the first time, certainly most comprehensively, the history of bike culture in Portland. The name of the film, Aftermass, Bicycling in a Post-Critical Mass Portland. Now, what was this about? Some kind of unidentified, sort of undercover police operative who had something to say about bike culture here. What was that about?
And so in 1993, Portland's attitude, now we think of Portland as like the North American bicycling city, but at that time, there wasn't that. The benchmarks and the measurements of, the barometers of health for bicycling in America were non-existent.
We hadn't painted the side of that building yet.
Right. And so much so that, the idea even that bicycles would be on the road at all was seen as, disruptive, or, people couldn't see it as a valid transportation choice or as a lifestyle choice. They saw it as, well, those people are doing that to bother me. And so as a result of that, it sort of fell into misinformation, and the police department, had traced one person who had been involved in a Bush protest, in 1983. This is when Portland's reputation was Little Beirut. We were worried about being seen as too leftist in the national limelight.
People's Republic of Portland, I believe, was the nickname.
Mm-hmm. And so, as a result, they traced one person who had been involved in that protest who was a bicyclist, and then as a result of that, they began spying on, which was illegal at this time. This is before 2001, when the Patriot Act went into effect. So the police, violated the law in order to, figure out what these bicyclists were up to, being on the roadway, which is now, comical. But at that time, that was a very real concern.
Aftermass, Bicycling in a Post-Critical Mass Portland. Thank you so much, Joe Biel, for being with us. Film premiering this Friday.